Kevin Kiptum in a road accident has sent shockwaves down the spine of many Kenyans and the world at large. Kiptum died in a road accident together with his Rwandese coach, Gervais Hakizimana. When I woke up to the news of the death of the two, I thought it was fake news, work of pranks, liars, which sometimes is peddled by social media. I cross-checked the information via other news outlets and discovered that Kiptum was actually no more. It was like a bad dream coming true. Kenya has received much honor from sports over the years. The country has produced some of the most remarkable sportsmen and women on the planet. This national anthem has been played many times during international athletics championship, as well as the Olympics. This a world record holder like Kiptum. It has taken painstaking efforts by individuals, their coaches, families, and support from the local, regional, international fraternity. Kiptum died at the prime age of 24 years, paints a disturbing picture of our roads being our biggest killers and contributor to injuries. Roads in Kenya kill more than terrorists. In 1955, the Colonial African Report on Kenya indicated that 55 Kenyans died in road accidents during that year. Figures for 2023 from Government Statistical Report indicate that more than 4,000 people die every year on our roads. 1955 to 2023, 120,000 people have died on our roads, and nearly 1 million have been injured slightly or seriously. Age is a leading killer of young adults. It's also a leading cause of disability. Kiptum's death reminds us of another African athlete by the name of Shambel Abebe Bikila, who won the Olympic marathon back in 1960 and 1964 while running barefoot. Abebe was an Ethiopian runner. Abebe died in a car accident, driving a Volkswagen when his car was involved in an accident of cerebral hemorrhage 4 years after the accident. Let me tackle this issue of death and injuries on our roads. I'm generally commenting on roads being the cause of death and injuries. Apart from Kiptum, who has passed on our roads, there is need for authorities to improve conditions on the road. There's no integrated or interagency approach to road menace. There is one for terrorism, which has killed about 500 persons in the last many years. Droplet, compared to many thousands who have died or suffered injuries and death in accidents. National Transport and Safety Authority was formed to improve on safety, but there's proof that it has not been effective, save for raising a lot of money through taxation. Gone are the days when we used to have road safety contests from the citizens. There was greater participation from the public towards ensuring safety of our roads. A few NTSA officers have been caught up in scandals. There's a need to tighten grip on this organization such that it does not become a pariah parastatal. A key body is the Ministry of Infrastructure, under which road parastatals are domiciled. These are the Kenya National Highway Authority. It's called KERA. It is responsible for management, development, rehabilitation, maintenance of rural roads classified as D and E. Then we have the Kenya Rural Roads Authority. They deal with development, rehabilitation, maintenance and management of rural roads in the country. Then we have Kenya Urban Road Authority, which deals with national trunk roads in urban areas in the Republic of Kenya. The states that I've indicated have a big role in ensuring that road safety is according to what is stipulated in the law and according to standards. Failed Kenyans, for example, by not ensuring that bitumen standards or sizes of roads are kept up to. Some of them collude factors in terms of breaking the rules. For example, if it is stipulated that the bitumen standard should be 9 or 10 inches, they would rather say it is 3 inches and go ahead and implement that. Another way in which they have really let down Kenyans is that they don't have enough reflective materials in our roads construction. Contractors working in cahoot with officers have been known to use white paints with less reflective substances on the road. For example, when they're constructing road lines or zebra crossing, road signage are lost or destroyed. They're supposed to be replaced, but this is not done by these authorities. And there's the aspect of poor marking of roads. How do you save lives if you are not marking roads properly? One is not constructing sidebars, which are required on our roads, and yet it is budgeted for. Something about fake road reflectors, which are placed on the side or in the middle of the road. Like, for example, if you pay a visit to Kileleshu at night, they have those reflectors and they work properly. You can see it. It reflects well. The same would apply if you went to visit Rwanda. You'll realize that all their reflectors are working well. But in Kenya, most of the roads where these reflectors have been placed, show that they are fake. They are just fake. Visit the Thika Road, for example, the Outer Ring Road in Nairobi, and many other roads in Kenya. Something touching on street lights. These are budgeted for, but no action is taken. All roads are supposed to have sufficient drainage, but when you don't proceed to implement this particular aspect, the money is just shared, between contractors and the corrupt officers. Also something about pedestrian walk. These are also budgeted for, but they may never be constructed, never. We have also the Kenya police who are required to check on vehicles on the road. The question that is being asked is, why do you have NTSA and then you have the traffic police? These officers have been known to establish themselves in a number of places where they just collect money day and night. They don't do their work. In Parklands, in Parker Road, there is a traffic police on motorbike. They follow vehicles which break the law by making wrong turns. But what they do is they just collect the money from any law breakers. Governments, a number of county governments have recruited traffic marshals, although some of these marshals just take bribes, just like the bad policemen. The group that is contributing to the crisis is that we have members of the public. They are notorious breakers of law. They play the part of corrupting the police and other agencies. We also have matatus and motorbike or the cyclists who are also notorious for breaking. Meanwhile, let us mourn with the families of Kiptum and Hakizimana. Let us appreciate the role they have played in contributing to athletics in Kenya. Let us ensure that we give them a warm send-off. Let there be sufficient representation in the funerals of the two. And for the lady who was injured, we pray for her recovery. Kindly subscribe, comment, and even give a like. Thank you.
The saddest skies